Hello, my marvellous sausages. It's the 31st of January, Good Riddance January 2025, and Xurs is here on a lovely winter's morning in the tower. Let's go and have a look and see what goodies he's got. Ooh, oh no, that's October. Right, let's have a look. First off, we've got the, it's an Izanagi's Burden Catalyst. Good lord. Now, I haven't got that, of course. Increase the damage bonus of Honed Edge when 4 bullets are consumed. That's quite nice if you haven't got that, because here Izanagi's Burden is tremendous, or at least it used to be. We've got the Arbalist Catalyst, which is totally fantastic. If you can purchase the Arbalist, you can actually get the mission from Shohan if you've got the final shape. The Arbalist, you can just earn it there and then come and get this Catalyst for it. So that's pretty cool. Excellent stuff. Let's have a look at what we've got. For the helmet, for the Hunter, it's the Assassin's Cowl. Powered melee final blows grant invisibility and restore a portion of health and shields. Finishes and final blows against more powerful targets. Increase duration of the invisibility and the amount of health and shields restored. Now, we've got that new aspect for Hunters dropping next week with Heresy. This actually might have a nice bit of synergy with it. You don't know. So it's worth having a look at. However, the stats on it aren't particularly great because what we want is a big, nice, juicy mobility spike, and we haven't. It's dreadful. But we do have a strength spike there, which ain't too bad. But on the whole, though, not really worth your time stats-wise, but worth your time if you haven't got one. We've got the Ursa Furiosa gauntlets here for the Titans. Move faster while guarding the Sentinel Shield or Unbreakable Shield, damage blocked. With either is converted to super energy. 65, so it's a bit better. We've got a spike in 21 there, which is where we kind of want it. And we've got a spike in discipline there too. It's not bad at all, really. It's not bad at all, 65, you know. And look at it. It's a block of flats and furriness. I mean, what else do you want? And then we've got the Getaway Artist, which is quite frankly one of the best exotics for the Warlock. It's an essential exotic if you're playing a Warlock. It's utterly brilliant. It's got so many uses, and it's going to be becoming even more useful, I think, in the Arc season coming up with the Heresy there. The roll on it, though, ain't that great, unfortunately. It's 63, and it's very bland, so, you know, it's okay. I can't recommend it on its roll, but I can recommend it as an exotic. And, very good. We've got Exotic Ciphers here as currency if you want to, you know, use them. You might find that you're a bit thin on the ground at old Exotic Ciphers, so, you know, yeah, let's have a little look, actually. Is there a... No, how much is that? 79 strange coins for the Exotic Ciphers. Not that great, never mind, but, you know, that's expensive, isn't it? Mind you, remember... Xurs' limit is going up in Heresy to 150, I believe. Is that right? So we're thinking about, let's have a look at his exchange, because it's always really bizarre. We've got 2 Ascendant Alloys for 71 strange coins. Historically, this is a very poor exchange rate, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. Then with the strange coins, the enhancement cores for 3 cores for 5 coins, or 7 cores for 7 coins. Neither of those are any good. We've got 30,000 Glimmer for 5 coins there, which is a middling one, and slightly better, 7 coins for 44,777. And you can buy some Crucible engrams there for 31. They do fluctuate. That's quite high, 31. It's usually in the 20s, mid-20s for that, so why would you bother anyway? Just go to the Crucible and do a couple of matches. You'll have far more fun. And now we come to the strange gear offerings. I've been watching Little Shop of Horrors. The Hawk Moon roll. What have we got here? What's this? Hawk Moon, where are you? I can't see it. F. Oh, there we are. Rubbish. I've got a pair of grips. It's got polymer grip and hipfire grip, alloy magazine, and arrowhead brake. So, yeah, that's not worth it. F is a popularity, of course. Now then, Monte Carlo is fantastic. There's not a roll on this, of course. Dealing damage with this weapon reduces your melee cooldown and grants a chance to fully charge your melee ability with each kill. That's an excellent auto rifle exotic, well worth picking up. The Borealis Sniper Rifle. That's pretty nifty as well. If you want that, that's quite cool. It just changes... weapon damage types. And then you've got the Wardcliffe Coil, the Disco Ball of Confusion Doom. Basically, it's an arc grenade launcher that fires everywhere except in front of you. It's very good. I like it. It's marvellous. Right, moving on to the legendary weapons. Let's have a look at these. What do we have first off? We've got the Dire Promise Hand Cannon. Now, this roll ain't that popular, but let's have a look and see what it is. It's a D or light GG in popularity. You've got Osmosis, Snapshot Shines. And then we've got Extended Mag, Light Mag, Sure Shot Hackus, and Fast Draw Hackus. And we've got a Stability Masterwork. So, not great. Not great. We've got the Whispering Slab Combat Bow. Now, this is being re-released. Or redone, or there's a remaster, or whatever you want to call it, a rework coming in Heresy, so you might want to not bother buying this one because you're going to be getting shed loads of them now next week. But this particular role, let's have a little look on the thing. It's a C in popularity. We've got Sympathetic Arsenal, Killing Wind, Helical Fletching, and Straight Fletching, and Tactile String and Agile Bowstring as well. And we've got a Draw Time Masterwork on it too. It's the Aeroplane Wing of Doom. I wouldn't bother with that because the rework's coming next week. We've got the first in, first out, or what was the other one? Better out than in. The better out than in. That's what they should have called it. Better out than in. Right, this has got a staggering C opening shot, though. Not bad for the Crucible. Hipfire grip, not bad for the Crucible. Appended mag, accurized rounds. We've got polygonal rifling and fluted barrel as well, and a reload speed masterwork. So there you go. We've got the Pleiades Corrector Scout Rifle. It's not arc, it's solely a stupid boy. Lightweight frame. This looks pretty middling as well whenever I see anything with this on it. Oh no, it's not too bad. What have we got then? Oh yeah. Okay, Sympathetic Arsenal, Subsistence, Extended Mag or Alloy Magazine, Corkscrew Rifling or Chambered Compensator. So that's a B. That's actually a very, very good one. Nice. We've got next the Interference 6. We said sex then. We've got Full Court, which is actually not bad at all. Increases detonation damage as the projectile travels further. So good for long-range kick-ins. Field prep, so for the crouching. Augmented drum or high explosive ordnance. Smart drift control, confined launch in the cupboard. And a blast radius as well. That's a C. Not bad, actually. I think that's probably better than C in my particular mind. Remember, the grade just reflects its popularity, not how good the actual role is. Then we've got the Negative Space, which is a C on Light GG again. Disruption Break, Tireless Blade, Enduring Guard, Heavy Guard, Tempered Edge or Enduring Blade, and Impact Masterwork on it too. So, you know, middling. And we're with my Warlock, so we've got the Eternity's Edge here. This is a D. We had an A on this last week, didn't we? Or an S. Counterattack, Thresh, Infinite Guard, Enduring Blade, Honed Edge, and Glen Close as well, with a standard Impact Masterwork. Right, Legendary Armor slots. We've got the Opulent set. Let's have a look at the Scholar set here. What's this now then? What am I looking at over here? Oh, 66. That's good. Nice spike in strength. We want it in recovery though, which is a bit of a disappointment. So, you know, I don't know. Yeah, it's okay if you want a melee to come back quick, but no. 65, there's a good number, but it's a very bland spread, so I can't really, what's the word? Not advise. What's the recommend? There's something wrong with me. There's your bond there, look. And then we've got the helmet. This is a 68. A nice spike in discipline. Not bad in recovery either. 68's a high number. You know, that's not actually too bad. And then finally, for the booties, we've got 62, which is very poor. Yeah, it's rubbish. I'm going to say it's rubbish before they even turn up. Look, forget it. And here we are with our hunters this time around. We've got the Quick Fang here, which ain't a bad roll, the Quick Fang. It's a B on Light GG. I didn't even know. Look, what is it? We've got En Garde, Thresh, Swordmaster's Guard, and a choice of Enduring Blade, Glen Close, or Tempered Edge as well. And the Impact Masterwork. So that's pretty cool. What do we got here for our armor, though? Let's have a look. 65er, Recovery Boink, which is not particularly good. Yeah, so not so great there. Let's have a look. Quite a nice looking set. The opponent set as normal. 62er, can't recommend that. There's the cloak if you want to look at it. I think it's a raggedy ass one, yeah. Raggedy ass one, that one is. Here's the helmet, which I think is pretty goddamn cool. I like the helmet. 65 and an average spread there. Mobility a bit low again. And for the boots, let's have a look at those. Ooh, we got a spike there. Slightly, yeah. 64 in mobility. So we got 16 in mobility, rather, and 15 in strength. So it's not a bad set of boots, but nothing to write home about. And it's time for Titans. That sounds like some sort of quiz show thing, doesn't it? Let's have a little look here what we've got for the Titans. We've got the Crown Splitter, which is notoriously never very good. And it's a C this time around in popularity. It's got Whirlwind Blade, though, which ain't bad. Tireless Blade, Heavy Guard, and a choice of Enduring, Honed, and Glen. And we've got an Impact Masterwork on it there. So, you know, that's okay. God, I just get bored of those all. Do you know what I mean? Every week, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, moving on. We've got Duelist Gauntlets. I think that I always, I really like the look of the Titan sets, don't you? Look at it, it's enormous. 64, a spike in mobility, there's a surprise, and discipline. It's just like a running gag that the Titans always get a spike in mobility when they need it in resilience. Opulence Plate, let's have a look at that. 66, that's quite high, but it's poo where we need it, so, not great, sorry. I'm afraid it's not great. Here's the slatted feathery ends of the tea towel. And we've also got the, there's something else then. Opulent Duelist Helm. Nice one. 64. It's quite high in resilience, which ain't too bad. And in discipline, that's okay. Only if you're starting, though. You've probably got loads better than that in the bottom of your cupboard. And then, did I pick that one then? I'm sorry, I just got to check. Yeah, I did. And then finally, we've got the Greaves. 64, spike typical, rubbish, don't bother. Nice look as though. And now we've got the final Trials of Osiris of Revenant, of course, but also the final Trials of Osiris in its current form, because it's having a big upgrade as of Heresy, and all those big changes will be coming on February the 14th. Valentine's Day. But let's have a quick squiz and see what we've got here in regard to rewards and stuff. First of all, we can see that the Adept is the Prophet Scout Rifle. We've got a rotation of maps. We've got the Eventide Labs, Dissonance, and Cirrus Plaza as well. And, well, that's your lot, really. So, only a few days left. Now, you might not be doing much prep, and to be honest, I haven't done much prep, really, for Heresy, but I've got a little guide here, which is just kind of like a brief overview of what you mustn't miss, because there are things that you're going to lose out if you haven't collected them, okay? So, I've done a little guide here to what you should have a quick squiz about before Heresy drops on Tuesday, because you don't want to drop stuff that you've paid for, really, do you? So, have a little look at that guide there. It might help you out and jog your memory. You might have a few things in waiting. Anyway, folks, that's totally fantastic. I shall see you all again very soon. Looking forward to next week. A sausage hurt. I like this ship. It reminds me of a Formula 1 racing car. Go on, back out, baby. Back out. Go on, do it now. Ooh, it's nice, that, isn't it? Yes. Right, time to die. Oh, I'm immortal.